Listen up, you Manchester United fans.
Deadline day always brings a bit of chaos, but for Manchester United, this summer's run into the window feels particularly tense. Let's start with the big talking point, Rasmus Højlund. Just a year ago, United invested heavily in the young Dane, hoping he'd be their striker for the future. But now, AC Milan have opened talks over a potential move. The Italian giants want a loan with an option to buy, a safe low-risk deal for them. United's stance is very different. If Højlund leaves, they want it to be permanent, or at the very least a loan with guaranteed terms for a future sale. The valuation, around £40 million, that's a significant figure, but when you consider his age, potential, and the fact United paid a hefty fee last summer, it's not surprising they want to protect their investment. The arrival of Benjamin Šeško from RB Leipzig has changed the landscape. Šeško cost over £66 million up front, with add-ons taking the total towards £76 million, and he's expected to be the main man. That means Højlund's opportunities could be limited, and Saturday's friendly against Fiorentina might have told us everything we need to know. Despite being the only natural striker available, Højlund didn't get a single minute. Instead, Ruben Amorim played Mason Mount as a false nine. When a coach chooses a midfielder over your only striker, that's a big signal. It's the kind of selection that suggests Højlund is now in the same category as Sancho, Antony, Milan, and even Garnacho, players the club are open to moving on. But it's not all about the attack. Midfield is still on the agenda. United's interest in Brighton's Carlos Baleba is no secret. The Cameroonian has impressed in the Premier League, but Brighton have made it clear they don't need to sell. His contract runs until 2028, and they even have the option to extend for another year. We've seen Brighton play hardball before. Remember Moises Caicedo to Chelsea for £115 million. If United want Baleba, it's going to take a big offer and a lot of patience. That said, incomings aren't the priority right now. Departures are. Borussia Dortmund are still working on a deal for Sancho. Chelsea's interest in Garnacho is growing, and over in Spain, Real Betis are trying to secure Antony. United are also keeping an eye on the market for any late opportunities, but they know they need to move players out before committing to more signings. So here we are, less than a month left in the window. Šeško's arrival is confirmed. The squad is being trimmed, and the focus is on making the right moves, not just for now but for the next few seasons. But I'm curious what you think. Would you give Højlund another year to develop under Amorim, or is this the perfect time to cash in and reinvest? And what about Baleba? Should United break the bank for a midfielder who could be a long-term solution? Let me know in the comments. I read through them all, and the debates from this community are always top class. If you found this update useful, do me a favor, hit like, share it with a fellow Red, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. This is United Notify, bringing you calm, clear coverage of Manchester United. See you in the next update.